Hello, and a very warm welcome to you. My name is David Ellis, and it is my sincere honor to be your guide on tonight's journey. It is a journey measured not in miles, but in the quiet passing of time, taking us back to a distant age, a time when the world moved at a slower pace, and peace could be found in the simplest of things. Welcome back, or if this is your first time with us, welcome to our series of medieval sleep stories. In our non-stop, modern world, a world of blue light from screens and the constant chime of notifications, we can sometimes forget what it truly feels like to rest. We can forget the profound quiet of an undisturbed night, the gentle warmth of a real fire, and the deep sense of security that comes from being sheltered within strong, steady walls. This series was created to be a sanctuary, a gateway for you to step through at the end of your day, leaving the burdens you've carried behind to find a space woven with a single purpose, to bring deep and gentle relaxation to your mind and your body. Here, we will trade our worries for the quiet curiosity of a traveler. We will replace the hurried pace of life with slow, deliberate steps upon ancient stone floors. And we will exchange the harshness of artificial light for the warm, golden flicker of candlelight, casting soft, dancing shadows upon the walls. Our sole intention in every story, and especially in the one we begin tonight, is to create a space of absolute safety for you. Imagine each tale as a fortress, a steadfast castle where you are the honored guest. As you begin our story, you are pulling up the drawbridge behind you, closing the heavy oaken gates. All of the day's concerns, the lists of things to do, the weight of your responsibilities, they must all remain outside the castle walls. They are not permitted here. This space is inviolable. Within these walls, there is only peace, only comfort, and only safety. In our tellings of these tales, the night does not hold peril, only rest. The forests are always gentle, the castles are always welcoming, and the people you meet are always kind of heart. This is a version of the past reimagined not for its battles or its intrigue, but for its stillness, for the beauty of its craftsmanship, and for the warmth of its hearths. Right now, as you lie here listening to my voice, allow your journey into relaxation to begin. There is nothing for you to do. There is no effort required. Simply be. Simply listen. Allow your breath to find a slightly deeper, slower rhythm. Feel the weight of your body resting upon your bed, noticing the softness of the pillows and blankets that support you. Every word you hear is another footstep, leading you further away from the busy world and deeper into a land of profound peace. The peace we seek in these stories is not an empty one. It is a stillness that is full of gentle, soothing detail. It is the sound of firewood crackling in the hearth. It is the whisper of the wind through ancient stones. It is the feeling of a heavy, woolen blanket. It is the peace that comes from knowing that all is as it should be, that you are sheltered and protected, and that for tonight, nothing more is asked of you. And so, settle in. Find that perfect position of comfort. Let your eyes drift closed whenever they feel ready. Our journey into a safe night within a timeless castle is about to begin. And the only thing you need to do is let go, breathe, and allow the story to carry you. You are in the right place. You are safe. And a deep and restful sleep awaits. And so, let us begin our story for tonight. Allow your mind to drift away from the room you are in, and allow my voice to be your guide. Let the world around you fade into a gentle quiet, and picture this. You find yourself on a well-worn path as twilight settles over the land. The last light of the sun paints the high, wispy clouds in soft hues of violet and rose, and the first, faint stars are beginning to prick the deep blue of the evening sky. All day, you have been traveling. Not with haste, not with urgency, but with a steady, unhurried pace. And now, the day is drawing to a gentle close. There is a pleasant weariness in your limbs, the kind that comes from a long and peaceful walk through nature. You can feel the solid earth beneath your feet, and with every step, you feel yourself letting go of the distance you have covered, of the road that now lies far behind you. It is done. The journey for today is over. Ahead, nestled at the base of a gently rising hill, you see it. A great stone archway, set into a thick, protective wall. It is the gate to the castle, the sanctuary you have been walking towards. A single torch burns in an iron sconce beside the gate, its flame dancing gently in the cool evening air. The light is not harsh or bright, it is a soft, flickering beacon of warm, golden light. It is a promise. A promise of shelter, of warmth, and of a safe night's rest. You stop just beneath the archway, pausing for a moment. You can release a breath you didn't quite realize you were holding. Let it go. The need to keep moving, the focus of the journey, can now dissolve completely. There is no further to travel tonight. You have arrived. The stone of the gate is ancient and strong, covered in places with soft, green moss that speaks of many peaceful years. As you stand here, you become aware of the gentle sounds of the evening. The whisper of a light breeze rustling the leaves of the trees nearby. The distant, lonely call of a night bird. Other than that, there is only a profound and welcome silence. The world seems to be settling down for the night, just as you are. A figure emerges from the deeper shadows of the gateway. He is the gatekeeper, an older man with a kind and weathered face. He holds a lantern in one hand, the candlelight within casting a gentle glow on his features. He does not speak, for no words are needed. His expression is one of calm welcome. He has seen many travelers like you, and he knows what you seek, simply a place of peace. He gives a slow, simple nod, a gesture of invitation, and steps aside, holding his lantern up a little higher to light your way through the passage. The message is clear: come in. You are welcome here. All is well. With his silent invitation, you take your final steps for the day, passing under the heavy stone arch. For a moment, you are enveloped in the cool darkness of the passage, and the sound of your footsteps changes, echoing softly against the high stone walls that now flank your path. It is a sound that confirms your arrival, a sound that says you are now inside. You are now protected. As you emerge on the other side, you find yourself in a quiet, cobbled courtyard. The air within these walls feels stiller, warmer, sheltered from the open fields outside. The main keep of the castle rises before you, its windows glowing with that same soft, welcoming candlelight. The journey is over. You have left the outside world behind. You are safe now. And your place of rest is very, very close. The kind gatekeeper, his lantern held steady, leads you across the last few feet of the silent, cobbled courtyard. The night air around you is cool and still, carrying the clean scent of stone and the distant, faint perfume of the unseen rose garden. Your destination is a magnificent door of dark, heavy oak, set deep into the main wall of the keep. It is a door built for the ages, bound with wide straps of black iron and studded with smooth, heavy bolt heads. It does not look like a barrier to keep you out, but rather a promise of the strength that will keep you safe once you are inside. As you approach, your guide reaches for a large, iron ring that serves as a handle. With a gentle pull, the great door begins to move inward. It opens with a deep, resonant groan, not a sound of decay or disuse, but the sound of immense weight and ancient, well-tended hinges doing their work. It is the sound of something solid, something reliable. As the door swings open, a wave of warmth washes over you, a gentle and immediate comfort against the cool of the night. It carries with it the rich, reassuring scent of wood smoke and the fainter, sweeter smell of beeswax. The light from within spills out onto the stones at your feet, a soft, inviting river of gold. You step forward, crossing the thick stone threshold. You are moving from the cool dark of the courtyard into the gentle, warm light of the great hall. You have left the night behind you completely. And then, behind you, the great door swings shut. It closes not with a slam, but with a deep, muffled thud that seems to be absorbed by the very stones of the castle. It is the sound of finality. The sound of sanctuary being sealed. The sound of the world being gently, but firmly, closed out for the night. In that moment, a profound sense of peace settles upon you. The world outside, with all its paths and possibilities, its vastness and its unknowns, ceases to exist for a while. It can wait until another day. For now, you are inside. You are sheltered. You are completely and utterly safe within these walls. Your eyes adjust to the gentle light, and you see that you are standing in a vast hall with a high, vaulted ceiling, from which dark wooden beams stretch across like the ribs of a slumbering giant. The floors are made of wide, smooth flagstones, worn down by centuries of peaceful footsteps. Across the hall, in a great hearth carved from a single piece of stone, a generous fire burns brightly. The flames lick and curl around seasoned logs, casting a warm, living light that dances across the room and makes the shadows in the corners soft and sleepy. There is no need to speak. The warmth, the soft light, and the quiet, crackling sounds of the fire are your welcome. This is a place of rest. A place to let go. There is nowhere else you need to be. Every step you have taken today has led you here, to this moment of warmth and welcome. You have truly arrived. Your silent guide, the gatekeeper, turns from the great hall and leads you towards a wide, stone staircase that curves gently upwards into the quiet shadows. You follow, your footsteps making a soft, rhythmic sound on the ancient stone, a soothing counterpoint to the distant crackle of the fire. The air grows even quieter here, away from the vastness of the hall, becoming more intimate and still. The steps are worn smooth in the center, each one a shallow basin hollowed out by countless peaceful journeys just like this one. You place a hand on the wall as you ascend, and the stone is cool and solid beneath your palm, a tangible connection to the strength and permanence of this place. This castle has stood for an age, offering shelter to all who seek it. And tonight, it is sheltering you. You reach a landing and walk down a short, quiet corridor, lit by a single candle in a wall sconce. Its flame barely flickers in the still air. Before you is a simple, sturdy wooden door. Your guide pauses, turns the small iron latch, and pushes the door open for you, revealing the room that has been prepared. This is your destination. A space reserved just for you. You step inside, and your guide gives a simple, final nod before quietly pulling the door closed behind you, leaving you in your own private haven. The room is a paradise of quiet simplicity. It is not large or grand, but it is perfect. The very air feels thick with peace. The first thing you notice is the profound silence. The stone walls are immensely thick, a fortress against the night, and they muffle all outside sound, creating a cocoon of absolute tranquility. A single, tall candle burns with a steady, unwavering flame from within a black iron holder on a small wooden table. Its light is soft and gentle, casting a warm, honey-colored glow that fills the room without being bright. It illuminates the simple, beautiful textures of your surroundings. A thick woolen rug covers the stone floor, its deep crimson color absorbing the candlelight and promising softness and warmth underfoot. Against the far wall stands a large bed, its wooden frame dark and solid. It is made with clean, crisp linens that look cool and inviting, and on top lies a heavy, dark blue woolen blanket, folded and waiting. It looks like the very definition of comfort and deep rest. And now, standing here in the center of this peaceful room, you can finally, truly, let go. You can set down your traveler's pack now. Place it on the floor, by the wall. Feel the immediate relief as the strap slides from your shoulder. A physical weight, gone. And as you let it go, you can also allow the mental and emotional weight of your day to slide away with it. Let it all rest on the floor. It will be there in the morning, but for now, you are free of it. You have nothing left to carry. You have nothing left to do but rest. Now, standing in the profound quiet of your chamber, you feel a gentle pull, a quiet curiosity that draws you towards the single window set deep into the far wall. You move slowly, your bare feet sinking into the soft wool of the rug. The air in the room is still and warm, carrying only the faint scent of the candle's beeswax. You reach the window and find it is not made of a single, large pane of glass, but of smaller, diamond-shaped panes held together by dark, slender lines of lead. The window is set into a deep stone embrasure, a testament to the incredible thickness of the castle walls. The stone sill is wide and smooth, cool to the touch as you rest a hand upon it. It feels ancient and unmovable, a solid piece of the fortress that now protects you. You lean forward slightly and gaze outside. And the sight that greets you is one of perfect, serene beauty. Below you lies a small, enclosed garden. And under the gentle light of the night sky, you can see that it is a garden of roses. The moon is high and almost full, a perfect silver coin hanging in a vast, velvet black sky. It casts a soft, ethereal light over the world below, a light that silvers the edges of every leaf and transforms the familiar world into a place of quiet magic. You can see the dark, graceful shapes of the rose bushes, their leaves a mosaic of silver and shadow. The roses themselves have closed their petals for the night, their heads bowed as if in sleep. There is no wind at all. Not a single leaf stirs. The entire garden seems to be holding its breath, resting in the deep peace of the night. The moonlight illuminates a narrow, winding path of pale gravel that weaves between the bushes. It shines upon the stone walls that enclose the garden, making them seem to glow with a soft, internal light. Beyond the walls, you can see the dark, gentle silhouette of a few ancient trees, their branches still and silent against the star-dusted sky. The world outside the window is cool, silver, and still. And the world inside your room is warm, golden, and still. You are in your own perfect haven, looking out upon a world that is completely at peace. You are an observer of the quiet, a witness to the night's gentle slumber. And in this moment, you can feel any last remnants of tension simply melt away. The quiet of the garden seems to seep through the glass, through the stone, and into you. Let the stillness you see outside become your own inner stillness. Let the soft, unwavering light of the moon be a reminder that you are watched over, that you are sheltered. There is no sound. There is no movement. There is only the deep, silent beauty of the moonlit garden and the profound sense of safety that comes from being here, warm and protected, within these strong stone walls. Breathe in and breathe out. All is well. The world is asleep. And you are safe. As you turn away from the cool, silver light of the window, leaving the sleeping rose garden to its moonlit peace, your gaze is drawn to another source of light within your chamber. It is a warmer light, a living light, and it beckons you from the corner of the room. There, nestled into the thick stone wall, is a small, personal hearth, built for the comfort of a single traveler. It is not a grand, roaring fireplace like the one in the great hall below. This one is intimate, humble, and perfect. It is framed by dark, smooth stones, and inside, a small, perfect fire is burning just for you. Someone, with great care and thought, has prepared this for your arrival, ensuring your sanctuary would be complete. The flames are a quiet chorus of orange, gold, and deep crimson. They curl and sway around a single, seasoned log of oak, consuming it slowly, peacefully. The fire makes its own gentle music. A soft, rhythmic hiss as the sap in the wood meets the heat, and every now and then, a gentle crackle as a glowing ember pops and settles. It is the only sound in the room, a sound of pure comfort and ancient peace. Beside the hearth sits a simple, high-backed wooden chair. It is not ornate, but it is beautifully made. The wood is dark and worn smooth with age, its arms shaped to offer a perfect resting place. It waits for you. An open invitation to rest, to be still, and to be warm. You move towards it, your bare feet silent on the thick rug. You lower yourself into the chair, and as your body settles into its sturdy embrace, you release a quiet sigh of pure comfort. The chair supports you completely. And then, the warmth of the fire begins to seep into you. It is a gentle, pervasive warmth, a physical sensation of pure bliss. It finds the lingering chill from the evening air and gently chases it away. You can feel it on your skin, a pleasant glow. You can feel it in your weary legs, a soothing heat that seems to loosen every muscle, unknotting the memory of the long road you have traveled. Let that warmth travel up your back, easing any tension you might be holding in your shoulders. Let it envelop you completely. There is nothing to do now but watch the flames. They are endlessly fascinating, a living, breathing painting of light and warmth. They cast a gentle, flickering glow upon the stone walls around you, making the shadows in the room dance in a slow, sleepy rhythm. This living light is soft on your eyes, a welcome change from the harsh lights of another world, another time. As you watch the flames sway and the embers glow with a deep, pulsing red, you can feel your own mind begin to quiet down. The rhythm of the fire is hypnotic, calming. It pulls your attention gently, effortlessly, allowing any lingering thoughts from the day to simply drift away, turning to smoke and disappearing into the stone chimney above. This is a moment of pure, uncomplicated comfort. A moment of warmth. A moment of safety. You are here. You are warm. And all is profoundly well. You are sitting in the high-backed wooden chair, bathed in the gentle, living warmth of the fire. The world has been reduced to this single, perfect moment, the soft light, the quiet crackle of the flames, the feeling of complete support from the chair beneath you. It feels as though nothing else exists, and nothing else is needed. And then, a soft sound reaches you. It is not from the fire, and it is not from outside the window. It comes from within the room itself. A gentle rustle of fabric, a subtle shifting of weight from the direction of the great wooden bed. You turn your head slowly, your movements unhurried. Your eyes, accustomed now to the soft light, scan the bed. At first, you see nothing but the deep blue of the folded blanket. But then, you see it. A small portion of the shadow upon the blanket detaches itself, moves, and takes form. There, upon the bed, a creature was sleeping, so perfectly still and so deeply black that it had blended completely with the soft shadows of the room. It is a cat. A creature of pure midnight, its fur the color of jet and seeming to drink in the candlelight, reflecting nothing back. It had been curled into a tight, perfect ball, but now, it is beginning to stir. The cat slowly uncurls its body, stretching with a long, luxurious grace that seems to ripple from the tip of its nose to the end of its tail. Its back arches in a perfect, fluid curve. A soft, silent yawn reveals a tiny pink tongue and impossibly small, white teeth before its mouth closes again. Then, it turns its head and looks directly at you. Two eyes, the color of mossy emeralds, glow softly in the firelight. They are not sharp or alarmed. They are soft, sleepy, and full of a deep, ancient calm. The cat observes you for a long, silent moment, sitting there in the chair. It seems to be taking in your quiet presence, judging the peace of the room. And then, it blinks. A slow, deliberate closing and opening of its eyes. In the quiet, unspoken language of these creatures, it is a sign of perfect trust. A gesture that says, "You are welcome here. I am at peace with you." It is a silent confirmation that you do not disturb the tranquility of this space. You are now a part of it. Having acknowledged you, the cat seems to decide that its brief awakening is complete. It turns in a small circle, tucks its paws beneath its chest, and settles back down upon the soft wool. Its tail gives a final, contented flick before wrapping around its body. And as it settles, a new sound joins the gentle crackle of the fire. It is a low, deep rumble. A steady, rhythmic purr that vibrates from the small creature, a sound that seems to rise from the very heart of contentment. It is not a loud sound, but it is constant, a gentle engine of peace that now fills the quiet air. This small, wild creature, a master of its own comfort, has chosen this chamber, and your presence, as a place of absolute safety. Its gentle, rhythmic purring is a testament to the profound peace that fills this room. It is the sound of safety made audible. You are not alone in your rest tonight. You have a quiet companion, a furry guardian of your slumber. Its calm presence is a final, gentle reminder, you are welcome here. You are trusted. You are safe. As your gaze drifts from the peaceful, purring cat, still a small pool of shadow on the bed, you notice something you hadn't before. On the small wooden table beside your chair, the one holding the tall, steady candle, a simple tray has been placed. It is made of dark, smooth wood, and on it, someone has left a small meal for you, a final act of quiet hospitality. You reach out and wrap your hands around the ceramic mug that sits on the tray. It is pleasantly warm to the touch, a solid, comforting weight in your hands. The warmth from the mug seeps into your palms, a gentle, soothing heat that travels up your arms. A wisp of steam, almost invisible, rises from the top, carrying the faintly sweet, calming scent of chamomile and honey. Lifting the mug, you take a small, careful sip. The liquid is the perfect temperature, a warm, golden nectar that feels incredibly soothing as it glides down. The taste is subtle and sweet, a simple herbal infusion that seems designed for the sole purpose of bringing calm. You can feel the warmth spreading from the inside out, a gentle wave of relaxation that settles deep within your chest, loosening any final, hidden knots of tension. Beside the mug is a single, thick slice of dark bread. You pick it up. It is still faintly warm, and the crust is hearty and substantial, while the inside is soft and yielding. You take a bite. The taste is simple, wholesome, and deeply satisfying. It is the taste of nourishment, of care, of the earth. This is not a feast. It is something far better. It is a quiet, solitary act of comfort, provided for you without any expectation. There is no one to talk to, no performance required. It is simply for you. A gift of warmth and sustenance to prepare your body for a night of deep and profound rest. You eat and drink slowly, in your own time. There is no hurry. The only sounds are the gentle crackle of the fire, the steady purr of the cat, and the soft sounds of your own quiet meal. Each sip of the warm tea, each bite of the nourishing bread, grounds you more deeply in this present moment. It is an anchor, tying you to this peaceful room, to this feeling of complete and utter safety. As the last of the warmth from the tea spreads through you, a feeling of deep, settled contentment takes root. Your journey is over. You are sheltered from the night. You have been warmed by the fire. And now, your body is nourished and at ease. There is nothing left to do. There is nowhere else to go. You have been cared for in every way. And with this simple, final act of nourishment, you feel yourself ready to surrender completely to the peace of the night. You set the empty mug back down upon its wooden tray, the gentle ceramic click the only sound you have made. You lean your head back against the smooth, worn wood of the chair, letting your body sink even more deeply into its supportive embrace. The warmth from the fire and the gentle nourishment of your meal have created a profound sense of well-being, a deep and quiet contentment that settles over you like the softest of blankets. And in this perfect stillness, you begin to listen. Not with effort, but with a gentle, open awareness. You close your eyes, and as the visual world of the flickering firelight fades away, the auditory world comes alive. You begin to notice the quiet symphony of the castle at night, a collection of sounds so subtle they can only be heard in a place of true peace. The first and clearest voice in this chorus is the fire. You have heard its crackles, but now you listen more closely. You can distinguish the different notes in its gentle music. There is the low, steady hiss of the burning log, a sound of slow, patient transformation. There is the sharp, but gentle, pop of a pocket of sap bursting, a tiny percussion in the night's quiet rhythm. And there is the soft, deep whoosh as a flame occasionally reaches higher, a sigh of warmth and energy. It is a living, breathing sound, the heartbeat of your cozy sanctuary. Then, you layer another sound on top of it. The constant, rhythmic hum of the cat sleeping on the bed. It is a sound you feel almost as much as you hear. A low, steady vibration of pure contentment. It is a sound that speaks of absolute trust and safety. The fire is the sound of warmth, but the purr is the sound of life at ease. It is a living lullaby, a constant, gentle reassurance that all is well, that this space is safe enough for even a cautious creature to fall into a deep and unguarded sleep. You let your listening expand further, into an even deeper quiet. You listen for the candle. And if you are still enough, you can just barely hear it. A tiny, almost imperceptible flicker as the flame consumes the wick. It is the sound of stillness itself, a sound so delicate it proves the profound silence of the room. And now, you let your awareness drift beyond the walls of your chamber. The stone is thick, but it cannot block everything. Faintly, so faintly, you can hear the low sigh of the wind as it moves around the castle's towers and corners. It is not a howl or a whistle. It is a deep, ancient murmur, the sound of the world breathing in its sleep. It speaks not of the cold, but of the immense strength of the walls that protect you from it. And even deeper in the quiet, you can sometimes hear the castle itself. A faint, deep groan of an old timber settling somewhere in the roof far above. A subtle shift of stone upon stone. These are not sounds of alarm. They are the sounds of the great structure settling into its own slumber for the night, just as you are. The castle is not just a building, it is a living, breathing guardian, and these are the sounds of its quiet watchfulness. Each of these sounds, the crackle of the fire, the purr of the cat, the whisper of the wind, the settling of the stone, is a note in a lullaby composed just for you. They are reminders that you are held securely, that you are sheltered from the world, that you are in a place of deep and abiding peace. Let these sounds wash over you. There is no need to focus on them. Simply allow them to be the gentle, soothing backdrop to your descent into rest. They are the melodies of the castle, and they are all singing you to sleep. A deep, pleasant heaviness has begun to settle in your limbs. It is the gentle, welcome weight of approaching sleep, a signal from your body that it is ready for true and complete rest. The warmth of the fire, the quiet nourishment, the profound peace of this chamber, it has all led you to this moment. The time has come to finally answer the invitation of the bed. Slowly, you begin to move. Not with any sudden effort, but with a fluid, dreamlike grace. You push yourself gently up from the high-backed chair, your body feeling wonderfully heavy and relaxed. You take the few soft steps across the woolen rug, moving from the golden circle of firelight towards the quiet shadows where the bed awaits. It looks even more inviting now. A haven of rest. An island of peace in the quiet room. The moonlight from the window catches the very edge of the crisp linen sheets, making them gleam with a faint, silvery light. You stand beside the bed for a moment. This is the final destination of your day. The end of the road. There are no more steps to take after this. You reach down and take hold of the heavy, dark blue woolen blanket. It is substantial in your hands. You fold it back, and the movement is accompanied by a gentle whisper of fabric, a soft rustle that is the only sound in the room. Beneath it, the linen sheets are cool and smooth, an open invitation. You swing your legs up and settle into the bed, and in that moment, the mattress rises to meet you. It is a feeling of perfect surrender. You are not just lying on the bed, you are being held by it. You sink into the softness, feeling every point of your body being cushioned, supported, and welcomed. Let the mattress take your full weight. Release every muscle and allow yourself to be completely and utterly supported. A deep sigh escapes your lips, a breath you have been holding all day long. The journey is truly, finally over. Now, you reach for the covers and draw them up over you. First, the cool, smooth linen sheet, a light and pleasant touch against your skin. And then, the heavy woolen blanket. As you pull it up to your shoulders, you feel its gentle, reassuring weight settle over you. It is not restrictive, it is comforting. It is the feeling of being tucked in, of being secure, of being protected from any and every care. It is a physical reminder that you are safe, here in the heart of the castle, in the heart of your quiet room. Your head finds the pillow, and it is soft, yet supportive, cradling your head and neck perfectly. You can finally let go of the need to hold your head up. Let it rest. Let your shoulders relax and fall away from your ears. Let your jaw be soft. Let your legs become heavy and still. You have arrived at the very edge of slumber. The journey of the day has concluded in this perfect moment of comfort. All that is left now is to drift. You are settled now. The heavy wool blanket is drawn up around your shoulders, a comforting weight that holds you securely. The room is still. The fire in the hearth has burned down a little lower, its light softer now, casting a deep, amber glow that barely touches the corners of the room. You are completely supported by the bed, your body heavy, warm, and at rest. In this new, deeper quiet, there is a small shift at the foot of the bed. Your small, four-legged companion has noticed that you have finally settled for the night. The creature of midnight, the quiet guardian of this chamber, rises from where it had been sleeping. You feel the faintest pressure on the mattress, a ghost of a movement that travels through the layers of bedding. It does not disturb you, rather, it is a comforting confirmation of another presence in the room. You hear the softest padding of paws on the thick blanket as the cat begins to navigate the landscape of the bed. It moves with the silent, deliberate grace that only its kind possesses, making its way slowly up from the foot of the bed. It does not seek to wake you or to intrude, only to share in the warmth you have created. It approaches your side. Perhaps near your knees, or nestled just against the curve of your back, it pauses. Through the blankets, you can feel the slight, warm weight of it. You feel it turn in a small circle, once, twice, making a perfect nest in the wool. And then, with a soft, contented sigh, it settles down again, curling into a warm, solid ball of fur against your side. And almost immediately, the sound returns. That deep, rhythmic rumble. It is closer now, much closer than when you were sitting by the fire across the room. It is no longer just a sound in the air, it is a vibration you can feel through the layers of wool and linen, a gentle thrumming against your side. It is a steady, low-frequency hum that seems to resonate with the very air around you. It is the sound of absolute contentment. It is the sound of a creature that knows, without a shadow of a doubt, that it is safe. And it has chosen to share that safety with you. You are not alone in the dark. You have a silent companion for your journey into the land of dreams. There is something profoundly ancient and soothing about this, resting in a secure place, with a small animal sleeping peacefully by your side. Allow yourself to listen to that rhythm. It is slow, steady, and unbroken. It is as constant as the stone walls around you, as reliable as the rising of the moon. Let that purr become the anchor for your own body. Allow your breathing to sync with that gentle rhythm. It doesn't require effort, just let it happen. Breathe in slowly as the rumble continues, deep and easy. And breathe out slowly, matching its endless, peaceful cadence. In and out. The warmth from this small creature radiates through the blankets, joining your own warmth. You are two travelers, resting together in the heart of a stone fortress, sheltered from the night, sheltered from the world. There is nothing more comforting than this shared peace. The cat trusts this place, and it trusts you. You can trust this moment, too. Let the vibration of its purr loosen the very last threads of wakefulness that you might be holding onto. Let it soothe your mind. You are safe. You are accompanied. You are warm. And sleep is here. And now, there is only the quiet. The fire in the hearth has finally surrendered to the night. It is no longer a dance of bright flames, but a soft, steady glow of embers. A deep, pulsing red at the heart of the stone, radiating a gentle, constant warmth that will last until the morning. The light is fading, but the comfort remains. The moonlight still streams through the window. It paints a silent, silver square upon the floor, a patch of gentle, otherworldly light. It asks for nothing. It simply is. A quiet promise that the night is peaceful, and that it is watching over you as you rest. The wind outside is just a distant murmur, a sound so far away it is like the memory of a sound. It only serves to remind you of how still it is in here. How strong the stone walls are. How utterly sheltered you are from the world. The purr of your small companion continues its steady rhythm beside you. A gentle vibration. A living lullaby. The rhythm of rest. Your own breathing has found that same rhythm now. Slow and deep. Rising and falling in a gentle, easy wave. There is nothing left to do. There are no more roads to travel. No more doors to open. The story has come to its end. Only the quiet remains. Only the warmth. Only this feeling of profound safety. Let your thoughts go now. Let them drift away like smoke from the fire, up and out into the night sky. They do not belong here. This time is for rest. You are completely safe. You are deeply at peace. There is nothing to hold on to. It is time to let go. It is time to sleep. Sleep now, sleep.